So you want to make a graph in Kurve. Add a graph by selecting the plus on the left. Select Graph. Select Create from Query to choose any target query as your data source. You can use multi-search to find the query you are looking for. You can use title, name, module, BO, or tag. Now it's time to set your query filters. Query filters will prompt you before loading your graph to help improve load time and let you see only the data that's relevant to you. Query filters can be added to any field on the primary BO on the query. Click the plus button to add a new filter. Select the field you want the ability to filter on. Let's select status. Next, select the filter type. Let's choose equals. Now determine whether you want to make this filter required before loading the graph. If it is required, you will be obligated to provide a value every time you load the graph. Let's add another filter. We're going to choose filter type after and make it required. This means when we load the graph, we will need to input a date value. These are the only two filters I want to add. Don't worry, if you think of more, you can always add them later in the Edit Graph window. Title your graph. Choose the type of graph you want to portray your data. You have a few options. Make your selection and click Create Graph. Before creating my graph, let's input some filter values. Remember, if you set a filter as required, you must input a value before you can edit or load the graph. This is where the fun happens. Select your graph settings on the left. Color by a third column to add another dimension to your graph. Once settings have been selected, see your graph preview on the right. I'm happy with my graph, so I save my changes to publish my work. And that's how you make the Kurve graph from a query.